So this is an expansion device. I'm guessing it's something for like the iPhone to transfer pictures off of. Now this would be something that actually be somewhat interesting in like 2016, but in 2019 this was just kind of a no device.
So you know when you're out there and you're taking pictures and then your picture, your camera, what's the word I'm looking for? Your phone, your tablet,
your phone. That's
cannot take
yes.
another photo.
Oh, I hate that moment.
And then you have to decide which picture of the beautiful.
It's literally wasn't a thing in 2019. I haven't known anybody who's filled up their phone. Bird breast, thank you, Google Fish, has filled up their phone with pictures, especially in ages.
Full whatever or children you have to delete. No, you don't anymore.
No, you don't.
This solves that problem and really so many other things, but that's the huge one for me. Give us a call if you have the Data Logic and you love it. I actually own it. Mine's not this big though. This is 256 gigabytes.
This is brand new, by the way.
At a one-day only price. So here's the beauty of a one-day only. By the way, Chief Electronics Correspondent Craig Smith is here with us. It's like the Craig Show. Today's special value, this, so much more. We are doing...
My mom takes so many pictures, she runs out weekly. Really? She doesn't have iCloud storage? How many fucking pictures? I take a decent amount of pictures, man. How many fucking pictures is your mom taking?
A one day only, which is even better than a today's special value because this is the lowest price you'll find it for 6 whole months. No today's special value, no clearance price, no sale price, nothing as low as the price you see on your screen. After tonight at midnight your time, the price goes up and it will not be this low of a price until, ready for it, October 6th. So this is really the best time to get it for back to school, for graduation, for your summer vacations, all of those things. You got to go quick. Now we have color.
All right, even you got to realize I made that video about the 1 terabyte SSD or 1 terabyte SD card for the Switch in late 2019. 256 gigabytes was not that much even back then, which really wasn't that long ago. But
choices, it doesn't really matter.
No, but we want to have some fun, right? Get some cool colors out there.
Gold, silver, white, or black.
Yes.
Okay, tell me.
All right, really cool piece of technology here with these 4 different ports. What this is, it allows you to do 3 things. First of all, back up all the photos and videos that you currently have on your tablet or phone. Also allows you to transfer them seamlessly from your phone or tablet onto your laptop computer. And lastly, it allows you to expand the storage. And the great thing about the triple play is with all these different ports on.
All right, this is really, like, I'm not looking for things, but that thing is a train wreck waiting to happen. Here is why. In and of itself, it's not a bad idea, and I've seen devices like these a billion times before they exist. Like SanDisk makes them. It's not something bogus. I don't know this brand. Not for an SD. It's still big for an SD card, man. I don't think they have bigger than a 1 terabyte micro SD card at this point. That's still huge. But you know, that's why it's like like get Google Drive or something like that. You know, it got bad news for you. They're tracking whatever the fuck you're doing on your phone anyway. Hate to say it, so not saying it's right, but the only way you're getting around that is by not having a smart device. But you have that thing hanging out of your fucking phone. Yeah, that's a lot on an SD card. That's a ton of data, Ink Addict. You know what's going to happen. Someone's going to bang into that. I've seen it, man. I've seen it on laptops. I've seen it on mobile devices. Like, that's why I used to get sent these fucking things from like a bunch of different companies. And I'm just like, no. This is just asking for people to break their fucking phones. No. Even like when you have that much leverage with any kind of, even if that thing's light, doesn't matter. If you have that much leverage on there, eventually it's going to wear out the port anyway.
On here, this is going to work for the iPhone. This is going to work for the iPad. This is going to work for Android devices as well because we have the little the micro USB port, which is.
Now, is there storage? You could see that thing's built like shit just by that fucking seam right there. But is the storage just the SD card that comes with it, or is that extra storage you could add above the 256 gigabytes that's built into it?
Is what the Kindle Fire uses. What the Samsung tablets use. We have a traditional USB port. And lastly, right here, this is called a USB-C. This is the new port.
And it's crooked. Instantly. Look at it. That is absolutely crooked. And it's like instantly noticeable. It is fucking crooked. That thing has Peyronie's disease.
That's being used on all the Apple laptop computers. So no matter what type of device you have, this is going to work and allow you to
What is going on? What? That is not me. What is happening there?
back up, transfer, and expand storage.
So smart. I love that you don't have to be like, well,
Does anybody check these uploads? Does any look? I have the occasional error in my video. I know my editor and I are human, but I feel like every one of these clips I watch, that is the most awkward still image ever. Look at her face. Look at his face. What? Like, explain that fucking image, dude.
do I have an Apple or Samsung? It works for it
Doesn't matter.
So he's going to show us how. I will tell you the black is the most limited.
That looks like a device you would see at like Dollar General at the front counter, and you just would walk past it because you were probably like thinking, yeah, that would probably fry my fucking lightning port. No, thank you. Or this is total Big Lots garbage. This is total Big Lots garbage.
If you want that one, go quickly.
Yes, so basically the first thing you'll do, and there's packaging information in the packaging rather.
You're a nice package, sir. With that purple shirt on, that is for men. Good looking man there.
That asks you, that tells you how to download an application. It's called the iUSB app, and then you plug it in to your device. So right now we're using an iPhone. So we plug it into our iPhone, we ask permission, and you actually have instructions that are on the
Imagine he had like he like actually downloaded porn to his phone and forgot about it, and it had like hotanal.mov on there. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I guess I forgot to erase that, and then like she tried to make some like G-rated Karen joke.
The drive itself. So if you want to get instructions on how to use it on here, you can do that. But now we're going to go take a look at all the photos and videos I have on the phone.
Oh man!
Every single photo and video. Now I don't have a lot on
Selfies.
this phone.
You take a lot of selfies there, Craig.
Watchers.
The dog takes a lot of selfies, as you can see right there. But all I have to do is hit back up and then click yes. And all the photos and videos now, a copy of them is going to go from the phone.
Why is it? No. Stop. Go back up to the top of that.
Onto the triple play.
What was
and I only
going
have
on
about
there?
15 or.
Why is it just No, it's not supposed to be just jiggling back and forth like my titties. There's something not going on there. What's going on?
20 or so photos and videos. So
that is the weirdest animation I've ever seen showing that you're like, why wouldn't you show a bar showing the progress? Like, what is that? It's just it's finished. That's the equivalent of what that is. Oh, I'm going to transfer the data. It's finished. The fuck was that?
it went pretty quickly. If you have a lot more, it may take a few.
She was like she just let it a fart. He looked like he could smell it and was trying to ignore it. Dude, that thumbnail is just a great thumbnail for next time.
Few more minutes, but not very long. It's done. It says okay. I can take the triple play out now, and all the photos and videos that were on here, a copy is now on here. So if I were to lose my phone I'm on a kayaking trip, falls into the river, falls out of the car,
Kayaking trip.
didn't lose all those photos and videos.
So good.
Copy of them is right
Can you
here.
imagine if you lost some of those pictures and those videos, especially if you're
Not a good experience.
Not a good experience. I've had a ton of dick pics that many people have seen that shouldn't have.
Or the sites that you saw when you finally got
As a fucking thumb drive like Randy Pitchford.
to take that trip to Greece or wherever it is. I want to go to Greece. You won't lose them now because you can back them up right there. But on top of that, it gives you extra space to take more photos, which is so important. I thought I was saving money smart mama who decided when I got my phone, I would get like the.
See, as a person who takes a decent amount of pictures, maybe because I have like cloud services on both of my devices, but even without that, like 128 gigabytes, as a person who uses it quite often, I don't know. I just don't. But then again, I know people that they could fill up their phones quick. Maybe a device like this would be worth it for them. Would I get this personally? Probably not. No, I definitely wouldn't. But a blumpkin.
And like 16 or 32 gigabyte, whatever. And all the time it pops up. can't take a picture, not enough room. You can't tell a 2-year-old to stop doing that cute thing they're doing while I figure out my storage issue and then do it again and I'll take a picture. So
if you get to the point where it says your storage is full, you're still going to miss the picture anyway. You know, it's not like that thing's just going to magically upload like 232, whatever it is after formatting, gigabytes of pictures just like that. It's going to have that, like, why does the iPhone thing just jiggle back and forth?
So this has saved me.
Yeah.
Because I can back that up, I can get the stuff off, and then I can go take a million more pictures of my child.
Or the other.
Yeah, but you just said you'll miss the moment, like kids don't do the moment again. So you still miss the moment anyway, so that device is not going to save you. So at that point, you need to either have a cloud storage service or you need to upgrade the size of your internal storage, because that's the only way you'll have those must-have moments.
This scenario, especially this time of year. Oh, sweetheart, can you hit another home run?
Right.
Because I missed
Oh, yeah,
shooting
one
the
more time,
video of
please.
you hitting the home run. Or it's the
Never live that
school
down.
play. Oh.
But you and your shirt, you're still gonna... Look, they're pissed off at me right now. You're still gonna miss the home run, because if your memory's full and you don't realize it, you have to back it up. You're still gonna be like, hey, could you hit that home run again? It's still the same thing. I'm not saying this device isn't useful, but that does not solve that problem.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. Can we start that scene again? Because I want to get the video, because I...
Is it like required to work at QVC that every fucking woman here has some kind of Karen hairstyle? Like, you notice that? Like, I could picture every single one of these women being like in a Karen freakout video, like knocking shit over in a grocery store.
I ran out of space.
Yeah,
now,
don't be that grandparent.
Yeah, that's the bad situation you want to get in with these
Right.
portable electronics. So we go to the
Gold,
colors.
silver, white, and black. QVC.com is the best place to go. Use your mobile apps. Get to the phone, because this is very time sensitive. This price goes away at midnight and will not be this low of a price for 6.
I'm just amazed that these kind of places like QVC and HSN still exist. Like, until I started doing these videos, that's why I think there's so much comedy in them, because why? Like, I'd love to see, you know, that all these corporations do this. They sit down there and everything's a fucking numbers game. Everything is, like, the demographics that are actually watching this, like, well, that still actually has 3,000 views, which is actually a lot for one of these stupid fucking videos, but it's like usually like 200, 300 views. Like, who's watching these? That's actually on the hour-long ones, but I don't get it. It's fascinating.
Whole months. There is nothing that will touch this price. It cannot be this low for 6 whole months. That puts us in October, which kind of scares me a little bit. 6 months from now is October.
Yeah, we're already fast forwarding through the summer. Let's not do that.
No.
But I want to show you here. Here's what I did with my computer. So I used the
How much is this thing?
lightning port right here to have it plugged.
Yeah, they always have, everything is rose gold now. Even if it doesn't look like that, like, pinkish, silverish color they mix together, everything is like copper is rose gold. Like, this is rose gold. Like, stop. Not everything has to be rose gold because Apple deemed one of their phones that color. Like, shut the fuck up.
Into my phone. So I backed up all those photos and videos. Now I use the USB-C port, because you have these 4 different ports that work with a variety of devices. I plugged the USB-C port into my MacBook, and take a look at this. All these photos that I had, and the videos as well, that were living on my other device, my phone. Now I have a copy of them, and I can save them onto my computer. And it's not just photographs, it's also videos as well. So this cool little video I have of my daughter, I may have shot the video on my phone, but now I have a copy and I can look at it on the laptop. And all I did, I didn't have to go up into the cloud, didn't need a Wi-Fi connection, anything like that. I just plug it into
Yeah, make it like it's so inconvenient.
my phone to back up the videos, and then I transferred it over. So again, backing up and then transferring. And the third thing it allows you to do is to expand the storage capacity.
So good.
I mean, and I back up shit still onto thumb drives all the time. I'm not knocking it, but
It's
Yep.
real.
I don't think they have said the price yet, so it means it's bad. They want to kind of sell you on it first, I've noticed. And sometimes they don't even tell you the price. They're like, just call, and then we'll surprise the fuck out of you by having it be way over what you think MSRP should be.
Really, really smart. This is a very, very useful thing to have if you have any type of electronics. Apple iPads, like our today's special value, phones, Android.
Dude, I understand the downfalls of cloud and privacy issues and all that stuff, but think about, I mean, obviously, without YouTube as a whole, my job basically wouldn't exist, at least in the form it is now, but it would just be, like, imagine me filming videos like in 1997, you know? How would I do it? I mean, I would, but you'd have to film it on like VHS-C or a high 8, you know, and then computers back then, you weren't doing editing the same way you were now. They didn't have the horsepower to do it. Horses. You know, or if I wanted to have it, like having an editor, I have an editor in a different country, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I literally, sometimes I film B-roll now with the iPhone 13 or whatever phone I have, record it, and then I just send it via Google Drive to the cloud, and he gets it in like 5 minutes, usually. Like, jobs now that like wouldn't exist before, it just can exist now because of the technology. It's pretty nuts. Per the website, Backup Genius, 250 gigabyte storage for phones and PC, or 5 easy pays. They want to sell this fucking piece of garbage at, you should maybe $39.99.
You name it. This is kind of showing how it works. Oh,
Yeah.
they're sharing
Yeah,
easily.
you basically just plug it in. Because again, this is 256 gigabytes of storage. This is more storage than I currently have on the MacBook Pro that's sitting right in front of me right now. And
Oh, Jesus.
the fact that you'll be able to back up all of that data, you can seamlessly transfer it from one device to the next. And the big story too, expanding the storage capacity. It does 3 of those things, and it works with any device that you have. So if you're thinking, I'm going to buy this for maybe a Father's Day or a Mother's Day gift, or for my high school student, and I forget, do they have the Samsung phone or do they have the iPhone? With the 4 different ports that are on the triple play, it doesn't matter. It works across different platforms.
That is insane. That is that expensive. Jesus Christ. 2019 wasn't a long ago at all. No, that wasn't acceptable, man.
With ease.
This is brand new today. It's huge. It's got 256 gigabytes. And here's the beauty. You can get that smaller size phone or tablet, and then you're using this as your extra storage, and it was a fraction of the price. So
Yeah, because no, there's nothing that justifies the convenience of just having more storage in your phone or having cloud. You're gonna just sit there plugging this thing in and out every fucking day. If you're taking a bunch of pictures, get lost. It's not practical. So thank you, James, man. The way they're marketing it, it's targeting people like my grandparents who can't find a power button on their laptop. Oh, of course, because that's probably their main audience, because people like 55 and younger are solely shopping on like Amazon and shit like that.
So what will it hold?
Sure, so take a look at this, the big step up. We've had the triple play here for several months at QVC, but this is the first time we've had the 256 gigabytes. It's going to store 61,032 photographs. And think about 4K video. All the new devices that we have now have the capability to shoot 4K video, which is a much larger file size. With 256 gigs, your storage.
Why are you even explaining this? The people that you're explaining this to won't even, they don't care if they're filming in 200, they don't care if they're filming in 720p.
Bring 25 hours of 4K video, a massive amount of storage space. So we think about transferring. We talked about backing things up off the phone and putting it on the.
Who wants to place bets this thing is not even USB 3.0 though? It does, even if it's going through USB-C, I guarantee you it's like USB 2 speeds. What was USB 2, like 480? It was slow as fuck. So imagine having a whole onslaught of 4K video that you want to transfer with this piece of shit. I got to look up the specs. Maybe I'm wrong, and if I'm wrong, okay, fine. Yeah, it was 480 megabits per second. I was right. And even though it's USB-C, you could still have slow speeds through USB-C. If this device has like a USB 2 chipset in it for I/O, guess what? You're going to be sitting there for a long time transferring those files, man.
The computer. You can also go the opposite direction. So I have this cool little video we shot this past winter with my daughter sledding. Well, this video isn't stored on my phone. It was stored on my computer, but I can transfer it over thanks to the triple play. So let's say you have a bunch of movies on your laptop computer, but you don't have enough storage space on your iPad or even your phone. You could download the movies onto the triple play, Now the entire Harry Potter series is on the triple play and not taking up the storage on your phone or on your tablet.
You're not going to keep, I think I'm hearing him right. That would be a lightning port suicide mission, keeping this thing in there. You are going to break your phone. Why would you do that? Why would you? Look at that thing hanging out of your phone. That is just begging for someone to go, pretend it's in there. Shh, done, good night. Yeah, and even in and of itself, even if it's very light, depending on how much you eat. Look, if you use it like once a month, no, it won't do anything to your port. But if you use it often, that much leverage is eventually going to fuck it up. And if the leverage in and of itself won't, I'm telling you, you're going to hit into that. No matter how careful you are. Unless like you solely, purposely, knowingly only use it at a desk, on the desk, just to transfer the files once in a while and never do it anywhere else, no. That thing is going to destroy your fucking phone.
The entire...
Yes.
I don't give a shit!
That actually works quite well together.
Harry Potter series.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
By the way, we've got kids, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, they're literally, I believe I'm right, I could be wrong. They're literally telling you, yeah, just have that thing hang out of your phone and watch hours of video with it. With your kids, no less. I think that's what they're saying. Stop. Right now. Like, you're just asking to destroy that phone.
Yeah. Those long car rides. I know you like to go to the West Coast quite a bit. I've been on the airplane with my daughters, and if there's not a movie or something fun to watch,
No. It's a bad
that
time.
could be a tough plane ride. Store all your favorite movies on this, and the nice thing about it, you can move this around from one device to the next. Hey, I just watched one movie, you want to watch the next one? Boom, I just take it out of this phone,
That idea.
plug it into the iPad, plug it into a Kindle, plug it into a Samsung tablet. It works with all these different...
I also put it up my ass to stretch my hole out when I'm constipated. It's an all-in-one device.
different types of technology because you have 1, 2, 3, 4 different ports on here.
When we were growing up, you couldn't bring your VCR on the plane.
Well, if you did, you had to stick it in the, in the little compartment up above. You're not plugging that thing in, no.
This is so much better.
It is. It's so easy to use as well.
So easy to use. This is a one-day...
Until you break the port. Let me tell you something, man. Well, minus dropouts after because the tapes did wear down. Those tapes were robust. You could beat the shit out of someone with the VHS tape, man.
only. So this price goes away at midnight your time.
Great editing, 10 out of
That's
10.
the red bar you
Fantastic
see right
editing.
there. It's better than today's special value in my opinion because I can promise you this will not be this low of a price again for 6 whole months.
And having that VCR up on top above you, man, you're not going to sit there and hook up those yellow, whatever the fuck they're called. I'm a tech expert, trust me. Now, you could plug a device into an iPhone. I've done it before and transfer shit off. Not easily. That's the thing, too, is that, like, I think Apple, every iPhone I've had, especially hooking it up to Windows, you want to get in there and get your files. Yes, I know to have the phone unlocked, you can't have it locked because it'll secure it. You know, I don't know, whatever the hell I was saying.
It will not be at today's special value, a clearance price. We won't have some back to school amazing thing or end of school something for you to get this for your college student or the kids that are going back to school. This is the lowest price. You will find this for 6 months. That
What's up,
puts us
still
at
winning?
October 6th before you could get it for this low of a price. So if you think perhaps you're going to need this, it's a great Father's Day gift. Mother's Day gift, graduation gift, birthday gift, you name it gift, but you've got to get it today before the end of the day.
God, my lips are so soft and supple now from using that, whatever it's not chapstick. What is it, fucking Carmex classic lip balm? Because I'm a classic man.
Easy payments of $17.99 and your color choices of gold, silver, white, or...
I can't believe they have the audacity to sell this fucking, not dollar store, that would be too cheap, but like Dollar General caliber shit, Big Lots caliber shit for $100. Wow. And people buy. That's why these places are still in business, because they don't need to sell that much, because the profit margins on this shit are so insane that they can stay afloat. They don't have to hit those numbers that other places have to hit. The audience they have is so gullible, man. Like, this shit should be like 29 bucks, 30, maybe 49 at most, but not even. No, that's too high. 39. Rich, the tech expert. That's what I am. My name is, I have birds as well.
Black.
And the fact it's going to give you that additional storage space, you can actually, when this is plugged in to your device, you could use this. I love this option right here. I was going to say you can use this to actually shoot photos and videos on.
Yeah, that's what you want. Someone fumbling behind your fucking TV. That's a hot bride, though. Damn.
But let's say you have some of your favorite movies. Well, now you don't need to have a streaming service to connect to your television set. With all of that content on this 256 gigabyte triple play, again, you could plug it into a television, plug it into a laptop, hand it to a friend, they can plug it into their phone. It's so versatile because of these 4 ports and because...
God, these people could talk about anything for hours upon hours on end. It's incredible. They could sell you one of these decorative porcelain fucking birds, and they can make you think that your life will not be complete and you will never be able to achieve an erection ever again unless you have this replica bird in your home. It's all right. It's an external storage device, man. It's not that big a deal, for fuck's sake. Okay, I mean, it's cool. It's all right, but it's way overpriced, and it's, let's move on, Junior. But I know, I get that's their job, but Jesus. We laugh, but to see it, probably do. They don't want to have shit in the cloud, obviously.
Of that 256 gigabytes of storage.
Your easy pay here is 5 easy payments of $17.99. That makes it a little bit more doable for you. Plus, if you're picking up more than one.
I just sent that to my editor. Birds.
Maybe one for the student in your life, maybe one for you, whatever it might be. You can get multiples and put it all into that 5 easy payments, but the price does go away at the end of the day, and the easy pay will change too. So brand new today, it's our 1 day only. No more having to decide which child or grandchild you're going to delete off of your phone.
No.
Because now you got them all.
We've all been there. Storage full. What do I do now?
Horrible feeling. Thanks, Craig.
Good to see
Craig
you.
has a fantastic sandbar coming up in just a little bit, but
Craig has a fantastic ass. Why, thank you. Oh, that would be funny, but that wouldn't happen, though.
here he has been bringing us.
Oh, here he is. Here he is. This guy is really fucking creepy. Why is he here? What is going on? Why are his glasses crooked? I mean, my glasses are probably crooked, but I'm not on QVC. I'm just a man on the internet. He just... Why everything? Why is there a purse-shaped DVD player? Why is the remote shaped and styled like that? Why does he look so awkward? So many whys just instantly within the first 2 seconds. You want to know fucking why I talk about these things? Because we already have had real estate that goes for miles, and we're not even 10 seconds into the fucking video. He looks like he fapped in his fucking car, realized he had to be here for this session to shoot, and just like got out and like zipped his fly up real quick, and his hair brushed against the top of his window in his car. That's what it fucking looks like. Yeah, he looks for the ones where they get extra sweaty too, so you get the extra smell of taint.
Innovative electronics for quite some time now, since 2003,
I know,
something like that.
fast.
That sounds so ancient, doesn't it? And I love this because it's always popular usually when...
No, you don't. You're probably even younger than me, and you could give a shit about this thing. I don't carry DVDs with my kids anymore. They just like stream shit and have tablets. Why would you want this in 20... No. Grandpas want this because they still think like DVD is the future.
when we're talking Christmas time because it makes a great gift. But now with vacation season on the way, we want to bring it back to you. It's our portable DVD player from Craig. It's a 7-inch screen. It's a
Craig is a fucking asshole because I can't think of any demographic that needs this. I genuinely don't.
purse style, which makes it super easy to carry and really helps you enjoy movie watching on the go. Think about the vacations.
Like, I think Intro's guy's dad wanted one, and Intro guy talked him out of it. Like, no, you don't. You have a smartphone. Like, he just got like some new Samsung Galaxy too. And he was like, you don't need this. Like, your phone can do a billion things more than this and play movies a billion times better than this. You do not need DVDs unless you have some kind of porn, Dad, you don't want me to know about. Well, Seb, I do, actually. I hope I didn't have to tell you. Yeah, I'm sorry. What year is this? Seriously. Who is not even grandmas and grandpa? They know. Like, even Grandma Edith has her jitterbug phone that she's streaming Netflix on. Like,
Long car rides, in the hotel rooms, and we have it at a feature price and an easy pay that brings it home for $11.99.
and dude, Craig has always been like a shit budget brand. Even back in the early 90s. I'm sure it's owned by like 17 different people, but
9 cents, just the
or 17 different corporations. I mean to say, it's probably some Chinese company. Like, I think it always was a Chinese company. I'm pretty sure.
black color. That's all you need to look super stylish, and I love it. So tell me a little bit about Craig before you show me all the things that this can do.
Well, you know, you want to trust the name, and its name's been around for over 30 years, partnering with...
I hate when they do that because you know the name is literally just a name. That, like, when they had the RCA tablet, it's not a real fucking... It's not RCA like you remember it from the 50s, 60s, and 70s and shit. It's RCA in name only. It's owned by some Chinese company that, okay, there's some name recognition so we could trick boomers to buy the shit on Q. That's literally what they're doing. They're like, oh, we'll just use the name so we could trick boomers to buy the shit on QVC because they're old and think RCA is still RCA. Yeah, GPX was shit too, but it was like the better shit. Like, if you needed a cheap Walkman that was like with fast forward only and you wanted something that was kind of tolerable, you got GPX. If you wanted actual shit, then you went for like Sound Design, which was like the bottom of the barrel garbage.
With QVC for the last several, and their focus has been, Stace, on bringing us affordable, stylish, durable,
That thing is not stylish. That is not... I know it's subjective, but that's not stylish.
electronics that are easy
That literally looks like something out of the mid-90s, actually.
to use. And they've covered all of those bases with this and even more, because as you said, you know, our lives are becoming a lot more portable. So this really is taking the portable DVD.
Our lives are becoming a lot more portable. Dude, this was... What was this? When was this? Why isn't that... 2016, bro. We were way past this shit in 2016. Stop it. This would have been exciting fledgling technology in like 2001. Not even, man. They had this... I remember, like, when I worked at Circuit City Express, they like one of the biggest like selling point, like, they had a portable DVD player because that was like a Rolls Royce back then. And it was in front of the store with a widescreen, and it was like, ooh, portable. But now it's like, who cares? Yeah, it looks like you're gonna put looks like you're gonna make a fucking panini in that thing.
You're getting Grandpa excited.
Oh man. Oh, that's how I get the ladies to flock to me. I fart during the live streams. I just hit random buttons there. I was not prepared for that at all. I failed.
DVD player to another level. First of all, you see that handle. It's called purse style because it's got a handle, but guys or girls can pick this up. You have that...
And you are scratching the fuck out of that DVD that's in there right now. You are not telling me that this no-name brand fucking Craig has any kind of system in there to secure the disc to keep it from scratching. That disc right now is just like... Sounds like one of those fucking jewelry cleaners.
black matte finish. So if you're going to give this a little hand, you're
Oh my God, he's really and you know that every boomer grandma that buys this thing, which they don't even need this thing, is going to be, oh, I got the disc in here. I didn't take my port out of there yet. Because that would probably be the reason like a grandpa would want this, like he has like a porn stash on DVDs, which is funny because he thinks he's bleeding edge because he probably had VCR tapes and he burned the VCR porn tapes on the DVDs, so he thought he was like a step ahead. In the early 2000s, dude, portable DVD players were mind-blowing in like 2000 and shit. It's like we went from laser discs to now we could take these DVDs like fucking anywhere with us. It was pretty fucking crazy, but now it's like, yeah, dude, there's a billion different apps you could stream video from that will look better than this too. Well, DVDs are 480p. I think that, I don't know. They were standard definition, but still.
not going to get fingerprints. It's a universal color. You know, black is just about for anybody. It goes with anything. So.
How could you say this thing doesn't look cheap? I gotta piss. No, there was progressive DVD players, progressive scan ones. I remember selling them.
You know, you don't have to worry there. The thing I like about this most, of course, when you look at it, is the screen.
Yeah.
Because portable DVDs, the novelty was, hey, I could take it anywhere I want, but you didn't always have the best picture. And Craig has improved their picture over the years. You're seeing right.
I am seeing backlight bleed for days in muted colors. In its defense, all right, I'm looking through a camera, but I'm hoping that they have better cameras than like my iPhone, and my iPhone could pick up a screen pretty good, as you've seen with like the Hisense video I just did recently with the Ultimate PS5 video. But with the Hisense TV that was sent to me, I recorded the screen on there. Come on, man. So if I could pick up a good screen, I would think a big corporation would be able to, but maybe not. I don't know. But that looks... The darks do not look dark. It looks washed out, and the colors look washed out.
There, especially, you know, you're watching animation, you want the colors to pop, and you're seeing right there, it's a nice high res.
Real life breasts. Google Fish is repeatedly saying real life breasts to me. Thank you, sir.
Resolution screen, a nice bright screen. The other thing that you also have is easy to use. You know, if you're going to give this to somebody who's 5 or who's 75, you know, they want to make sure it's easy.
You give a kid like anything with physical media, especially optical media, at 5. Just consider whatever disc you give them destroyed. Doesn't matter how well you teach them; they're still at the age that they don't understand it yet. You're just that was the reason why most parents are grateful that physical media for movies and shit has died, because they don't want to deal with it. It's something to break. It's something to lose. My fam had an old Zenith with a dial for the channels in the early 90s. It was heavy as shit and almost fell on me when I tried hooking up my Genesis. Yeah, dude, yeah, CRTs were fucking heavy, man. And plasmas when they were heavy as shit too.
All you do is pop the disc in, turn it on, of course, pop the disc in, and then when you close the drawer, it will automatically say loading. And the other thing it says is last memory. It will remember where it was.
You mean like if you stopped a movie halfway through and then you picked up later and had time to continue watching, it'll know it's that last where you were.
Yep, it's jumping right back to where it was. So if you open it by mistake or hit the
amazing
button by mistake, don't worry about it. Kids are not going to scream, I lost where I was.
Right.
It's going to start all over again.
Is it going to start all over again there, Rick Moranis, when it's you switch movies for a while, they want to go watch something else and go back? No. I mean, it's fine, but...
Oh, that is right so sweet. Yeah, show me around some more, because I know you have controls on the outside and everything you need, right?
On the side here, you know, the important thing you need to know is you have the on-off button, and then you have the port where you're going to put in your power cord, and we give you a home power cord, and we also give you a car power cord, and this will, when it's fully charged, give you...
Yeah, it would look pretty awesome, but you know what I don't miss about them is just the weight, man. Like, you need to move a TV from one room to another. You still should do it with 2 people so you don't flex the screen, but nonetheless, it's not a bad expect. But moving CRTs, even like a 27-inch CRT, doesn't matter how jacked you are. you still want to move it with two people, depending on how like the center of balance on the center of gravity is on the TV, and they're just so they're even if you could lift it, it's still awkward because of the weight. It was one of the earlier releases because they didn't get the dual some companies didn't get the dual layer technology on the DVDs figured out yet, so you still had to flip them, and that was one of the super early DVDs, A Time to Kill, where you had to flip it and then drip it.
4 hours of battery life. That is significant.
4 hours, that could be like 2 long movies, like
yeah,
2 2-hour movies.
That could be one long trip to the beach that takes longer than you wanted to, but the kids are then in the back seat with the splitter, both having their earbuds quiet and happy and calm, and everybody's happy because they're passing the time. I mean, maybe you're going to a salon.
Yes, in a world where no other in a world where you can't get even like the cheapest Android phone for like $25, maybe this would be. Even then, though, people were moving on to like devices where you could like store like the movies on an SD card and watch them on a screen. Like, what do you? I can't believe that. How do you sit here in a meeting before? Because I know they have meetings and they probably go over all the selling points of each device they get in, and they're like, how the hell are we going to sell this thing in 2016? And they're like, I don't know, like, talk about kids going to a fucking beach or something, and it's like, but smartphones, yeah, but just pretend our audience is really fucking dumb. They are really fucking dumb. Hopefully they buy it anyway. The bike seat sniffer sounds creepy. Yo, just he should just tell me he's Rick Moranis. That'll make people want to buy. He really does look kind of like Rick Moranis, man. Remember VCR? Yeah, they were huge for a while. Kind of made sense because when you were transitioning over to DVDs, or if you had tapes that you wanted to burn on, because there was a decent amount of times those combos would have DVD burners so you could burn your tapes onto them. Yeah, it totally made sense. Now they're fucking useless. They actually had one of them that was actually cool and people brought up points with is they had one, as I tend to my chapped ass lips more, where it actually like upscaled to 1080p via HDMI out. I would actually like to have one of those. I'd actually buy one of those new. But yeah, it's just useless tech now, man. Your phone does, even a cheap, it's not even that. There was a time, like even like in 2010, it's like some of these devices you can make an argument for, because like, well, you know, I can't afford the iPhone 4, or I can't afford the HTC Evo, and a lot of times the budget smartphones back then, like the Samsung Intercept, were just basically a potato that you could dial from. They were horrible. The Intercept was a horrible phone. But now it's like even the cheapest, and even like a super cheap Android phone can easily watch standard def widescreen movies that this piece of garbage is playing, and then some. Like, what are you doing with this? It's huge. Like, who still for my kids, what parent who has kids, who's probably around my age, if not younger with kids, has a stockpile of DVDs that they're going to want to, what are you going to sit there, put in one of those big ass cases? So you got to sit there with this big awkward thing that looks like a purse, and then you have to have a whole bunch of fucking physical or plastic cases. Who wants to deal with that, man? Especially if you have kids who want to sit down and watch these things. It's just another mess you have to deal with.
Salon appointment where you're getting a process done, and that takes a long time. A great way to pass the time, or a doctor's.
Yeah, I'm gonna whip that thing out of the salon because they're actually really pretending through this right now. Yeah, smartphones don't exist. Smartphones don't exist. Cheap smartphones don't exist that can do more than this. We're living in a fantasy world where none of this shit is happening. This was 2000, fine. Yeah. It's insane.
Durability. So if the little hand drops.
He's actually knocking on it.
drops it, you don't have to worry. It's not.
Yeah, drop that thing with a disc spinning in it, please. Please drop that thing with a disc spinning in it and open that disc tray and show me what it looks like. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. It probably looks like shit.
You're getting Grandpa excited.
Oh my God.
Not going to hurt it, and it's got anti-shake technology, which means hitting all those potholes that never seem to go away.
Oh, look at that.
Screens, it's not jumping. You know, you're not losing
or
the picture,
pausing.
not
That's
starting,
awesome.
Right.
Yes, that means it has a buffer, but what is happening to that disc? It can have a buffer where it stores some of the data on there, but what is happening to the disc? Like when I try to play this movie again, what's going to happen?
And I'll tell you what, you know, think about the tablets and stuff, how expensive those are. I mean, this is just an affordable, practical, don't have to baby it, let it get dropped, let the kids, you know, kind of bang it around, and they knock it on a wall.
I implore you right now, ma'am, to, with a disc in there, drop that on the floor, pick it up, and show me the back of that disc. Show me the back of the disc. Please. Show me where the data is. Put it up to one of those bright studio lights and let me see how that disc looks. Which doesn't matter because the audience that you're thinking who's going to, or you're trying to pretend that would buy this, isn't going to be using this for their kids, or isn't going to be using this for their kids anyway. I'm getting mad at my keyboard like it's actually like, oh, I'm sorry, sir.
Going to be okay. You don't have to freak out and be like, oh my gosh, don't drop that. It's 5 easy payments of less than $12. Remember, anything here at QVC, you have 30 days to love it or return it, and look at the comparable retail value. So you're really saving money by
Disc is more likely to survive than the player, probably.
shopping for your.
I mean, Craig's always kind of been that brand. It's probably even more now. It was like, all right, it's like, it's either sound design or Craig. All right, I guess I'll go with Craig. Kind of GPX was the same thing. Like, they weren't great either, but they were better than the absolute shit. Like, sound design used to sell those fucking component stereos that weren't really component stereos. They just made the plastic look like it was separate components. Oh, it was so bad. I mean, I know that better brands like Panasonic and stuff did that, but at least, even though it really wasn't separate components, at least it looked decent. That was a late night. Then you had like the mini systems, which was like a late 90s, early 2000s things that Panasonic sold and Sony sold that had all the fucking crazy lights and animations and shit. You know, and high-speed dubbing. Yay.
Craig here at QVC. And look at in front. We're giving you all the accessories you need. And while you do have the controls on the device itself, we're even going to give you a remote with the batteries included. Here's your car charger. Okay, here, this is the headphone splitter because you're getting 2 sets of headphones. So while both kids are in the back seat.
Look at those fucking dollar store garbage bullshit headphones. Stop. 2013 product, no, 2002, 2003 product. Lennox Sound, I remember Lennox Sound was like as bad as sound design, maybe even worse.
Grandkids, they have their own earplugs, so you don't maybe have to listen.
Oh my, those literally look like headphones you would get with a cheap GPX Walkman from like 1994. They are really selling that to you, bless them, and someone will buy this.
Movie. This is the device that's going to let them share the.
So you're gonna, yes, disaster all around. So you're gonna have that dongle with leverage again, kind of like the other device we're talking about with the storage shit to store your photos. And then you're gonna have 2 other plugs that are not right angle, mind you, from those cheap ass headphones. So you're gonna have like basically the length of my penis, sadly, hanging out of that thing, and it is going to get knocked, and that headphone jack is going to instantly break. I give it a day.
the DVD player and listen to it themselves. Here's your wall charger. Remember, it's going to. How long does it take to charge the device itself?
Just a couple, a couple hours.
Just a couple hours, and then you get that 4-hour playtime.
Yep.
And then here are AV cables, would you
Yes.
call them? Okay, because here's the brilliant thing.
This is like Edison selling a phone. Yeah, I don't like it. It's amazing. Like because they probably what happens is, dude, corporations to a scary degree. Everything is thought out play by play. So they're like, all right, this is a really irrelevant product, but the margin on it is so insane that we need to sell like 10, and it'll be worth buying these in bulk. Here are the talking points that we could pretend that we live in this fantasy fucking bubble and sell it to, and it's like, all right, we sold enough, and boom, the money was so insane on them because we sell it so high markup that it doesn't matter. That's what it has to be.
When you're going to visit, maybe.
And yeah, in 2016 even, what the fuck were you plugging it into with composite? Now, I will say a lot of the TVs, like the new Hisenses, even LGs and TCLs and shit, and I think even Samsung, they do come with composite where it's like composite to 1/8 inch like that. Yeah, 1/8 inch input in the back of the TV. So I guess it's still a thing, but who's going to sit there, go from there, oh, look, I have my LG C10 OLED. Let me plug in my Craig portable DVD player and watch those crispy Vaseline-covered visuals.
In-laws, or you're going to a hotel, and you don't have to pay an arm and a leg for the crappy selection. Did I just say that? For the bad selection of movies.
Oh my! She said crappy, and you can't say crap. Oh my god! Yeah, that just summarizes the demographic that she's trying to that QVC is trying to cater to.
So,
I'm glad it's like 3:30 in the morning.
Why? Who cares? What the Jesus Christ Almighty in heaven? This is the dystopia. Oh my god. You said crappy. First off, like, yeah, you're going to have choices. There's this device you should have seen. It kind of was introduced by Steve Jobs in 2007, the modern smartphone that we have now. Even, like, honestly, the first iPhone in 2007 would still be more useful than this thing in 2016. Without a doubt. They had Wi-Fi on the original one, right? I'm pretty damn sure. Yep, that's right. Well, let her get over saying crappy. I bet you she actually got in trouble for that, too. I bet you she got in trouble for that.
The bad selection of movies in the hotel, you want to bring your own along, especially for the kiddos. Guess what? We're going to take this and hook it up to our TV,
I'd love to show you how easy
Yeah.
that is to do, because as you said, you know, you may be going to a hotel where the selection is not that great.
All right, come on there, Rick Moranis. Wow.
Or it's too
it's already plugged in.
expensive to stream one movie.
Show me tilting that TV and putting those behind there, Chief.
Or you have all these movies. We have all these DVDs. Take them with you and like use them, you know, or maybe you're going to grandma's house where she doesn't have a TV in the guest bedroom, or she doesn't have a DVD, or maybe you just want everybody having family time together and the kids want to be listening to theirs. They can listen privately and everybody can be in the same room. And we talked about ease of use earlier. One button functions, but how easy is it to hook up to your big TV or your hotel TV or grandma's? Let me show you how easy. Because one side of this is going to have a jack that goes into the side of the DVD right there. The other side, all you have to do is match your colors on the side or the back of your TV, whether it's red, yellow.
Yeah, I've had, like I always tell this story, I've had people where you had to explain that and they still didn't get it.
White, put it in the side, and there you go. What you're seeing here, you're seeing mirrored right here on your big TV. There's really no tech involved to do this.
That's awesome.
Yep.
And it's not just DVDs. We can play audio, like music CDs on this as well.
Yeah, think about your exercise.
No, they're not. Who the fuck is going to take that thing with them to the gym? Who?
DVDs too. Maybe you have a room that you want to do your exercising in. Take this in there. Have your private, you know, yoga time or, you know, workout time as well.
Oh, stop. Oh, that is that would be a stretch in 2001. Yo, there were plenty of other options for music and shit. Give me a fucking break, man.
A lot of different things you can use this for.
Okay, and while it comes with the earbuds, if we have like a really nice Headphones. I'm trying to think of the line that we sell
I assure you, if she still works for QVC, she can't even say crap. She don't have an OnlyFans.
here at QVC.
Beats?
Beats. Thank
Yeah,
you very
sure.
much. We can plug our Beats in.
Yeah, this is
right?
Sure, that's gonna happen.
universal 3.5 millimeter jack, so you're not going to have any problems as long as it has this plug on it. It'll work with this DVD
Okay.
player.
And look at how nice this is to carry. So whether you're older, have dexterity issues, or the kids.
And it only weighs like 1.1 pounds, so you don't have to worry about being elderly and having it too heavy or being too young. It's
What elderly person is walking around with this? Or kid? This is literally for no one in 2016 or 2021. It is for absolutely nobody.
really
They said it's even called purse style. Yeah, it looks like a purse.
very lightweight, but the most
Grandma doesn't want this. Your 6-year-old doesn't want this. No one wants this. And in 2016, it was the same fucking thing. It really was.
durable one that Craig offers. You know, we're not losing the movie when we close it. It's not jumping around. And
Yes.
4 hours battery life. This is really a good DVD player.
Good movie watching, yes. It's peace and harmony in the car.
Yeah, the
on
most
those
important
long
thing,
trips.
right?
Definitely. It's
You'd know, right?
7774. 200 orders have been placed. Get it again on 5 easy payments of $11.99. Rob, always a pleasure.
Great
here.
seeing you, Stacey.
Yeah,
Thank you.
You too. Hey, lots of stuff coming up on this Sunday morning at QVC. Check it out.
P-O-S-E exposed.